Alright, so this morning, Tuesday, June 20th, not very much news going on. So what we got going on here? Awesome, we got Peter, we got Syed, Gustal, Josset, FX, Emma Stan, greetings, good morning everybody. What's up? Can you guys let me know if you can hear me alright? Just make sure that I can get heard in the chat. I wonder how I can attach this. This is my first time streaming, you guys, so there's a lot to learn. There is a lot to learn here. So this morning we're looking, I brought up the news. This morning I don't see any news that may be affecting us. Some yellow folder dropping. It's 6:21 a.m. my time, which is equivalent to 8:16 a.m. New York Standard Time. So the market's going to be opening in about 9 minutes. We may see a little bit of movement, but let me go ahead and pull up. Let's break down what we're going to be looking at as far as like what we're going to be looking to trade. Today, Euro JPY monthly, you can see that it's still expanding. Weekly is in an expansion. Daily, potentially it could start retracing. We've seen this high, well, not yet. Another daily candle has to close, and maybe this is the high, and then it could start retracing. As of right now, we could potentially still see buys. I may be wanting to see a 5-minute expansion up, retracement, then we'll look for a buy long, and then we'll go from there. What's up, Eric? How you doing? Good morning to you. We may be looking for longs. This is Euro JPY. I like to focus on Euro JPY, Euro USD, and USD JPY. I like looking at the dollar index, the Japanese futures, as well as the Euro futures, just to kind of see what they're looking like all together. As you can see, the Euro retraced into like a weekly optimal trade entry right here. We're on the expansion side. If you look at the monthly though, the monthly is actually in a little bit of a smaller optimal retracement, optimal trade entry. You can see that the monthly already created a high, broke down, took out that previous candle's low. So this month currently, we're coming towards the end of it. It retraced up, created a high. We could potentially start seeing the euro actually start going down. So if we pair that with the dollar currently is in like somewhat of a monthly consolidation. But if we look at the weekly, you can see that it's somewhat similar to the euro. It's just kind of opposite. If you see how the euro created like this high, a higher high, and now this could become like a potential failed higher high and then turn around. If you look at the dollar, it's kind of similar. Low, lower low, could potentially make a fail lower low. In retail, they would call that like an inverted head and shoulders, or like a head and shoulders, and then it could tend to potentially turn around. So on daily, obviously, on dollar, it's still bearish. If we look at euro, it's obviously bullish. If you look at JPY, it's in a consolidation. So maybe we might not see any movement with USD JPY today. But euro, we may be able to see something catch a move out of that. If we look at USD JPY currently on the monthly time frame, let me bring up the chat really quick on my phone, you guys. I want to make sure that I'm able to read your comments at the same time they're coming in and whatnot. I'll get to my opinion right now on Euro USD as well, Rohi. So, what up, Connor? What up, Connor? But yeah, right here on USD JPY, it's somewhat moving up. If I attach the fib logical level, my logical level would be from here to here, came down into equilibrium on the monthly, started moving up. Weekly on USD JPY, it's moving up as well. You can see logical level where the fib would be placed is right here, and it's still expanding up. It hasn't created a high yet. Daily, similar situation, it hasn't created that high, right? And that's USD JPY. So USD JPY, potentially still bullish. We could potentially see a bullish move on there. Euro USD, the way that I break it down from the monthly, you can see that it just took out liquidity on the monthly, retracing into the expansion in the range. Where would we attach the fib? I would attach it from here to here. If you don't understand why I'm attaching it there, then you might want to go and see the previous videos on my YouTube channel just to kind of get a good understanding. But I'm attaching it to this swing high right here because it's the most current valid swing high with the 3 candle wicks in the expansion range. Expansion is the most valid 3 candle swing low. You can see that it's retraced up into optimal trade entry based on the monthly. This candle broke down, took out this low. We're retracing up. We could potentially start seeing it turn around. But same situation with the euro, it's literally the same thing. We can start seeing it bearish, but we shall wait and see based upon the daily. The daily did create the swing high right here, so it could potentially start retracing. Maybe today we could potentially see the previous day's low get ran out from Friday, because this is Friday's low. We could potentially see it get ran out. So we're bullish long term. Did create this high. Now price can either continue up, take out that high, or it could start retracing back into the range. At this point, it's 3 minutes till the open. We'll see what happens. We'll see, like, based on the 5 minute, if it wants to expand up. If you notice right here, it's already doing like some expansion. If we wanted to anchor a fib from here to here, you can see it's already coming down into like our optimal trade entries. I want to let you guys know firsthand that I'm actually going to be taking all of my trades off that 0.6 fib level. Have you covered GU already? I have not. If we want to, let's go ahead and jump into it. I don't normally trade GU, but for those of you who do trade GU, if we're looking at GU right now, just see that it ran out some liquidity here in this expansion lower. Once it did that, it's retracing within the expansion. If we attach a fib, this is the most valid 3 candle swing, but if we want to place it on what's logical, it would be right here to here. Boom, boom. You can see it just tapped into the optimal trade entry level, 0.705. At this point on the monthly, it's still expanding, took out the previous month's high. Let's see on the weekly. You can see that it's still expanding as well. Took out the previous old high right here, liquidity, and it's still creating like higher highs. This is like a retracement, could potentially continue up. Let's see based on the daily. And you can see based on the daily, if we attach a fib off logical swing point levels from here to here, you can see it created a high, and at this point it is melting. So we could potentially start seeing it retrace into the range, optimal trade entry, take off long. So that's what I'd be probably looking for GBP USD wise. And you can see that it's actually retracing down. So, well, not retracing, but expanding down. It just took out this low on the 5 minute. So right here in about 1 minute, we could draw a fib from here to here, potentially say a retrace, and then we could catch a short. Okay, so I'm gonna anchor my fibs now on the 5 minute from here to here based off the expansions. We know what the higher time frames are somewhat doing. We know GU is somewhat bearish. If it retraces, gives us a bearish opportunity, we'll take that. I don't normally trade GU, but if it looks good, I'll trade it. You know, it's similar to Euro USD. And then USD JPY had this expansion up, but you know, the yen itself is looking ugly. It's kind of consolidating. But let's go to the Euro USD. You can see right here is trading down. This is an entry at the moment, so I am actually gonna probably look to take a manual one. This looks ugly, it just opened. If we took a manual entry right here, this is at a 36 level, we drag it to the 20. Now that got stopped out, so now we're gonna re-anchor it. Boom, logical. I didn't take it yet, just to keep that in mind. I didn't take it yet, okay? So this is a logical level at the moment. I'm actually going to drag it even lower, make it a little more logical. Right now it's in our fib area, so if I attach that go to the one level here. This is going to be at the 50. So this is about 8.5 pips. If I add 5 more to it, that's going to be 13. So if I risk 1%, 13, so that's going to be $50 on my $5,000 account, divided by 13 pips, divided by 5 equals 0.76 is going to be my lot size. I'm about to place a buy right now on Euro USD. 0.76 buy. I just went long on Euro USD. You might have just heard that. And we're going to put our stop loss at 109.150. And we shall see what happens there. You might be wondering why I took that long. Well, the way that I see it is this is a little expansion. Took out these highs. This is considered a liquidity grab. Targeted all this liquidity. What happens after all of this? A lot of you 2022 model players might be looking at this as like a liquidity grab. After that, we could jump to like the 1 minute, potentially see a fair value gap flip, and we can go from there. And ICT says this might look scary, this might look ugly. You want to get used to buying on the down candles and selling on the up candles. Is actually very scary at the moment. Not gonna lie, my anxiety is going crazy, especially live for you guys too, you know. But this is legitimately how I'm looking to take this setup. Like Euro JPY, there's not very like movement there. USD JPY, that's a nice expansion to the upside. If it starts retracing, potentially there might be a higher low that'll hold that can take for a buy. If we look at GU, it's still expanding to the downside. Take that 0, put it right there. Let's just watch Euro USD. Let's see what happens. And if we get stopped out, that's totally fine. I'm not tripping, like, whatsoever. At this point, like, if it gets stopped out, we can consider that either 1, a stop hunt, or 2, a market structure shift. And this could potentially start flipping bearish. We could see retracement, and then we could take a sell. Okay, so never be afraid to kind of flip your, like, what is it called? Like, don't be afraid to kind of flip your thinking as far as that goes. I know that we developed a bias, but based off of that bias, it's not guaranteed to like run that way every day, is from my experience. What I've understood is that, like, based off the expansion, likely price will like on the 5 minute, based off an expansion, price will likely retrace and continue. Or, you know, you just want to follow expansions, retracements, things like that, and kind of just flow with market structure. Like, it's kind of hard to understand and explain, but like, it's better to just flow with it, go with the market structure shifts, count the liquidity grab, but also, you know, consider it a market structure shift when necessary, and flip your understanding and perspective. Because if we look at the 4 hour currently, this is 4 hours expansion range right now. We have from this low right here up to these highs here. Now this is a valid 3 candle swing high here, but since it made higher ones, you drag it up, your point B of the fib. See, it's retracing, but at this point in time, it's not even close to like 0.5 or anything. It could continue bearish, it could continue retracing, but it also could continue up. We just never know what the markets are going to do. That's just really why I keep it really simple. I don't really try to depend too much on the bias. I like to trade what I see. I see currently an expansion up, a liquidity grab, and I'm able to frame it using the fibs, you know. And I framed it based off of this high to this low here. You could reframe it like off of these highs up here. It'd be the same stop loss. It'd still be similar entry. You can still frame it like that. But this is the expansion right here that I framed it on, that took out the liquidity here, especially after it made this low right here. This is like, if you consider this like kind of like a breaker pattern that didn't hold, that's potentially what it could be, you know, a breaker pattern that didn't really hold. Because once it took out the liquidity there, came down, and then reversed this last up candle right here. Isn't that a breaker, or is it a mitigation? I don't know. I don't trade them. You know, I don't care for them too much. But It could have came down, should have hold, but that's why I don't trade blocks, dude. Like, a lot of people took that trade and were like, oh man, we're in the money. No, likely got stopped out. Right now we're just waiting to see what happens with this. GU still in the expansion. UJ pushing a little bullishly. Hopefully Euro can take off though. You know, we'll see what happens. We don't have to predict the market, we just react to what's set up. 100%, exactly. And whenever you kind of like stop overcomplicating trading, like if you really understand how price moves, price likes to move in these like expansions, and then they'll retrace within that range, or they'll move sideways, kind of like how the yen is doing on the higher time frames. Like whenever we looked at it here, how it's just moving sideways, price can do that too, you know. And people say to wait for the breakout and whatnot, and there's many different ways to interpret price, there's many different ways to trade, and it's totally up to you as a trader how you want to, you know, model yourself and really take trades. Like right now at this moment, a lot of people are probably thinking like, this is an ugly trade, why the hell would you take this hot shot? And it might be, you know, I might agree with you, it looks very ugly, but if you're able to kind of understand what's going on and frame it, you know, if you can frame it, then that's really where it's at, you know. Like there was someone who commented on one of the videos recently saying how the way that I anchor my fibs based off of like my swing points, like it's incorrect. And you know, to some people it might be incorrect. To me, I don't think so. I feel like it's a real unique way of anchoring fib points, especially because the majority of people will anchor it to the, you know, main looking swing. And you know, ICT teaches those 3 candle swing highs and 3 candle swing lows with the wicks, and that just kind of made sense to me, so I started attaching fib levels to that. It just makes sense, you know. If we notice right here, those of you who like order blocks, this is like a last down close candle right here, order block that price is potentially like messing around with. If it breaks that, you know, if this doesn't hold, like if the order block doesn't hold, order flow might be switching to bearish, you know, and that's totally cool. Because if we look at the higher time frames again, you know, it did take out that previous day's high. It could continue to expand up higher and whatnot. There's also the low here that it could take down because it did create the swing high right there. So we could potentially see it bearish, and that's totally fine. We have like kind of somewhat bias contradicting itself, and that's the thing. That's why I kind of just trade the 5 minutes, expansions, retracements, things like that, because sometimes that daily bias can be contradicting, dude, and it's kind of confusing sometimes. And I know a lot of us struggle with daily bias. I don't feel like I don't fully understand it. I feel like it's something that I kind of understand, but utilizing that on the smaller time frame to kind of search for a setup that way, you know, it's just kind of, it's like, doesn't always work out like that. You'll see a very, like, say your bias is bullish, you will see a very nice move bearish on the 5 minute, and it's like, bro, dang, you know, if I would have just followed that impulse in that retracement, I probably could have caught that really nice move. But instead, you know, it didn't work like that. Instead, it's freaking, you were looking for a buy and it was it wasn't there at all. So you sat on your hands and seen a very nice bearish setup play out, and you're like, man, this is a nice bearish setup, I should take this. No, missed out. Hey Hotshot, as the price is fractal, can we use 4-hour candle bias / power of 3 and 1 minute OTE entries instead of daily bias 5 minute entry? Yes, Sam. I 100% think the 4-hour is actually more better as compared to the daily whenever you're framing it. Yo, how's it going, XRP? Is it bad to use a 1-hour for your directional bias? I use a midnight open and enter on the 1 minute as well, if that makes sense. Daily time frame just isn't it for me as of late anymore. No, 100%. You know, as a trader, do what works best for yourself. You know, just because ICT says like daily bias is, you know, where it's at, you want to get all of your, you know, opportunity based off the daily, doesn't mean that you as a trader have to limit yourself on the daily. Daily bias can be subjective. It 100% can. But the reason why I say like the 4 hour is cool is because, like, let's say for example, we're looking at a daily time frame, right? Let's say we're looking at this candle here, right? Let's say that we're looking at this candle, right? And we anticipated that this candle will take out that previous candle's high or something, right? If we look at though, this is that candle right there. This is what the next day's candle does. It retraces back into the range of the previous day's candle, and if you add a fib to that, boom, boom, what does it tap into? Optimal trade entry, and takes off. And that's how I like to frame the daily time frame based off the 4 hour time frame. It's just like that. Like if you know like the daily just took out a previous day's high or previous day's low, look at the 4 hour. What's the 4 hour doing? If the 4 hour is expanding, anticipate the retracement to catch along. Vice versa, if it's selling, you know? But see what happens. Now, the way that price works is like, you know, it'll take out liquidity and then often retrace. Doesn't always do that. It doesn't. It does not. It can continue melting, but it won't go in a straight line forever, okay? So what price can do right here, since it took out liquidity, it can continue and take out my stop loss. That would suck, especially in front of all of you, but it can also retrace and put me into some profit. At that point, it can also reverse, take out this high, continue up higher. We never know what price is really doing, you guys. Just keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Like, don't overcomplicate it. Don't overcomplicate it, especially because once you overcomplicate it, one thing messes up versus another. You start kind of like playing these mind games with yourself, like, well, why did the breaker block work but the fair value gap didn't? Or like, why did the fair value gap not work but the Fibonacci levels did? Or, you know, you just start kind of questioning your whole model. If you keep it simple, not too many moving like things at once, you know, it'll all kind of like come together. Like if something fails and you're not using that many moving pieces, you can logically put into perspective like, okay, well, this one piece that I'm using didn't work today. Let's see how we can fix it and make it better in the future. You know, if you have too many like moving parts, you're just gonna have like, and moving parts, I mean like PD arrays or like different like anything really. Because like right now, if we actually incorporate a bias right now, as well as the fibs, as well as the expansions and things like that, and we lose right here, then we'll be like, well, was it my bias or was it the expansion I took on the 5 minute, or was it how I anchored my fib? There's too many moving parts, right? But on the 5 minute, if I just take it based off of this expansion, re-anchor based off the liquidity grab, you know, and I take a loss here, and then I can be like, all right, well, this potentially isn't the direction. I can't blame it on my bias, right? You know? Yeah, 100%. Just let your edge play out. We can't be right all the time. 100% happens to all of us. Facts. I'm going bullish on Nas. Why are you going bullish on Nas? I'll check it out. I definitely think because with this strategy, we are purely trading a small window session. 4 hour is more relative for me, so I use the 4 hour with refined 1 hour levels. That's perfect. See, and I agree with that, Connor. I think that is very logical. Use fib for point of interest. If your point of interest are not above or below 50%, then that fair value gap, order block, breaker block are not valid. See, and that's another way to use it too. If we were to add like right here, I just have this order block on the screen just to kind of point it out. I don't care for order blocks. I don't think that they're very, because there's too many order blocks. There's too many order blocks. There's a breaker block, propulsion block, there's a mitigation block. There's all kinds of different blocks. And it's like, which one do you use? You know, there's just too many. And then there's a bunch of fair value gaps too. There's a fair value gap right here that we could have taken an entry off of. Would have probably lost because our candle would, our stop loss would have been under the same place, because I like to put my stop loss under the one candle. which it would have been like right here. It would have been like so close. Spread would be close to getting us right now. Let's see, NAS 100. Let's see, NAS 100. He said he took a buy, and it looks good. It looks very nice. Look at you, buddy. Look at you, bro. Optimal trade entry, beautiful. Look at you, buddy. That's a nice buy, Vishal. That's a very nice buy, Vishal. What time frame did you take it off? Did you take it off to 5 minute? That's a nice buy. If I framed it based like this, you know, it's a nice buy. There's a order block that it tapped into right here. Very cool. Very cool. Congrats. Happy for you. I'm glad you caught that. Hopefully it'll take out that liquidity. We just got stopped out, you guys, and that's totally fine, you guys. I just took a loss in front of you. Losses happen, and I'm okay with that, you know? It happens all the time. Now, we can potentially, you know, consider this as like, you know, a reversal because it already took out liquidity based off the expansion. So now we could potentially start seeing price turn around. We can see a retrace into the expansion range here, and then from there we could potentially take a sell. And why would that happen? We'll potentially take out the previous day's low, right? Which kind of aligns with the daily bias where it could potentially start retracing into the range. Okay, so if we just kind of clean it up, take this off, and then we just kind of reflip and just go with the flow from here to here is our new expansion range. This is exactly how I would trade, you guys. Literally, y'all just see me took a live loss. That was on my funded challenge, you guys. Like, I just took an L on my funded challenge. I just took a 1% loss. I'm still up 1.5%, nearly 2% on it, but it's a loss, you know? I gotta hit 8% on this funded challenge. I want to get funded for you guys, dude. I'm tired. Like, if you work a regular job still, bro, and you've been working it for a while, and you know the power and like the opportunity of trading, then you can just know, you could just imagine and relate to the struggles of becoming profitable, the struggles of trying to get funded, the struggles of trying to make it out of your 9 to 5 job, dude. It hurts my heart, yo. Like, I genuinely am so passionate about this skill set that it brings tears to my eyes. I freaking have to do, like, it's no if, ands, or buts. If some of y'all are like 50 Cent fans, how he says like get rich or die trying, that's exactly how I feel about trading. Like, it's either trade or die. Get rich in trading or die trying, dude. Like, there's no other way, you guys. Like, y'all stick with me. Y'all are gonna see my growth. Y'all are gonna see me come up. I hope y'all come up too. Like, I hope y'all learn something and take value from these. Bro, I've been trading retail for like 4 years. I came across ICT exactly like 1 year now, and I've been learning ICT concepts, bro. And I'm so thankful I came across them because it makes a lot of sense. I love looking at the market in a logical way. But if you have that burning desire in your heart to really do this just like I do, then you can experience what I'm experiencing. You know how I feel, yo. Like, this is 110% like blood, sweat, and tears of studying, constantly going through charts and really trying to understand and not overcomplicate this shit, you know? Like, I'm sorry I'm kind of going off on like a little ramble, you guys, but I just really want you guys to understand the passion behind this channel, the passion behind me, and I hope you have that same passion within yourself. You know, if you don't have that passion, develop it. Trading will take you so far. I'm no financial advisor, and I'm not gonna promise you can do it, but man, if you can really do something in trading, you can accomplish millions. It's not impossible. It's definitely not, you know. Let's see. Trade small window as intraday traders, 100% funny enough, the current model that's about to unravel in the ICT intraday market model. I think GU set up perfect before 8:30. Had a strong expansion. Yeah, it did actually. It had this expansion retracement. The thing about it is it was before 8:30. If only this high came in at 8:30, beautiful sell. Oh, that would have been a sick sell setup. I would have been loving it. I would have been like, yeah. Or we could try to like even attempt to see too is like maybe the 1 minute will turn around too after running out all this liquidity. There's liquidity right here that's close by. It just ran out this liquidity as well. Well, that's where we had our fib anchor, duh. But it could potentially, like on the 1 minute, turn around, maybe expand, retrace. You know, I don't recommend trading the 1 minute too much, but there's some solid setups on the 1 minute too, dude. So never knock it. Don't knock it till you try it. Man, these other ones are just looking ugly. GJ, not looking too shabby dabby. No, it's honestly looking pretty shabby dabby. Now we're just playing the waiting game together, you guys. 1% is about 10% of the drawdown you're allowed. That's a bit high. You think 1% of 10%? The thing about it, you guys, I can totally agree. You know, 1% of a 10% drawdown limit, it can be high. But if you really put into perspective how long these prop firms give us to pass a challenge, it's not that long, you know? So realistically, you kind of got to risk a bit more, like especially to pass that challenge. It really, like, if you could hit 4 1-to-1 R's back to back to back to back, you could pass the challenge. First trade, you risk 1%, win that, right? You're up 1%. Second trade, you're going to risk 2%, your original 1% plus that 1% profit you made. So you risk 2%, hit 1-to-1 R, now you're up 3% on the account in total. You're going to take that 3%, you're going to risk 3% right there, hit a 1-to-1 R. Now you're up 6% on the account. At that very moment, if you're trading FTMO, you risk 4%. 5% is the daily drawdown limit, but if you risk 4% on that fourth trade, and you target a 1-to-1 R, you hit 10% right there in 4 trades, back to back to back to back. How many of your models can hit a 1-to-1 R in 4 trades in a row? I'm sure a lot of us can hit a 1-to-1 R like nothing, right? But it is all about that good risk management plan, because whenever you are funded, obviously you're not going to use that type of risk. You want to use that type of risk only specifically to get funded. You know, once you're funded, all that kind of risk, you want to cut your risk. Like how ICT says, if you risk 1% and you lose that, you want to cut your risk to 0.5%. You lose that, cut your risk to 0.25%. You lose that, cut your risk to 0.12%. 4 trades you just lost, and you're only down on the account 0.75 plus the 0.12. You know, like you're only down 1.75% plus that 0.12, which is what, 787%, 1.87% and 4 trades lost. That's how you manage a funded account. You know, you don't, because if you risk 1% on 4 trades, you're down 4% versus 1.87%. Now you can already see the difference there. That's how you manage a funded account. You cut your risk and you work your way back up. You make profit back up, you know. Let's see here. I feel you, dog. I don't even have SKL. I'm gonna need to grind and get free. Facts, dude. Facts. Just grind it. I revenge traded this morning. I feel bad. Lost 2%. It's okay. Write that down. Write down the fact that you revenge traded. What led you to revenge trade? Like, write down exactly what made that happen. Keep those notes in front of you next time you come to the charts to prevent that, okay? If you notice that kind of emotion is coming out of you, recognize it and steer away from it, okay? I like that energy. I became profitable in 1 month because of that same mindset. That's fire, dude. I'm happy you became profitable. That's what's up, Dave. I feel that. Cried taking an L during the London session on GU, close to losing my funded account, but you inspired me to keep going. Been trading since 2020. That's sick, XRP. The fact that you've been trading since 2020, you're already funded, that's awesome, you know. Keep grinding, dude. Like, that's facts. That's what's up. Yeah, don't trip. Like, just keep grinding, dude. You got this. I missed Nas OTE today. Whoever caught it, good on you. Coming from higher time frame, order block PD array, hope to see it take out London high. I agree, Jason. Whoever caught that NAS OTE, that's a fire setup, bro. Let's go look at it. What's it looking like right now? Look at that. It's already about to take out liquidity right here. 1 to 1.5 R's on the way. 1 to 1.5 R's on the way. Heck yeah, bro. That's fire. Is there a Discord, bro? Not yet. I had one, and then there was a bunch of people in it. It was tight because it got up over like 350 people in there. But then some ICT haters just started joining just to clown on us, just to talk trash. And then the fights were going down in the chat. I was like, oh gosh. And then people were like, yo, Hotshot, can you moderate this? Can you get these people out of here? And dude, I was so new to Discord. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't know how to do a lot of stuff, like as far as live streaming, Discord moderation, like there's a lot to learn, you guys. So, you know, with that, yeah, I tried on Discord. I looked up videos. I thought I did it correctly, and it turns out it didn't work out. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get rid of this right now. Maybe we'll bring it back in the future. You sound like a young man. I'm 52 and your talks motivate me to another level. Been studying for 3 years now and I'm not letting it go till I make it. Thanks a million. Of course, Mario. Yeah, never give up, man. Never give up. You will make it. I believe in you 100%. Alright, 1.09126. 126. It's a Euro USD support. I would say more like 120 but it didn't even tap that. It's around that level. I revenge traded yesterday, lost 4%. I was up 3.5% in my account. Dang, dude, that's a bummer. Yeah, no, like, if I could be real with you, losing 4% in one day is totally unnecessary. And I'm not saying that to make you feel bad about yourself or anything, okay? I'm literally telling you that because once you recognize that you're already down like 2% for the day, stop. Just stop. Don't do it to yourself because you're going to be feeling bad, bro. I've done it to myself, like, and I'm talking from experience. I'm like, bro, why do I keep trading? Why do I continue that, you know? It's not fun. It's not cool. It starts hurting your heart, like my heart starts hurting, bro. I'm like, why did I do this? My heart, it hurts. My head hurts, and I start getting mad at myself, bro. It sucks. So whenever you recognize that you've already lost a certain amount, be comfortable, you know? Set a good amount that you're okay with willing to lose today. Like, for example, I lost 1%. Screw it. If I see another good setup, I'm willing to lose 1 more percent. If it goes in my favor, thank you. If it goes against me, I'm willing to lose that extra percent. So 2% loss for the day, that's where I'm going to cut it, you know? Or I could even cut my risk right now, but since I'm trying to pass the challenge, I don't want to cut my risk right now, bro. I'm really trying to go balls to the walls and get this passed, dude, and then I'll cut my risk once I freaking actually get funded. Bro, I had 2,000 people in my Discord twice and it got crazy. I had to protect my mental health. I believe it, Dave. I don't doubt it. That's what's up. 2,000 people is insane. That's a party, bro. Why didn't you invite me? Nah. What is the best silver bullet or OTE? Bro, I think they both have their pros and cons. I like OTE simply because I'm a Forex trader over a futures trader. I like OTE simply because it's easy to frame for me compared to silver bullet. On OTE, you only use one fib to frame it. On silver bullet, there could potentially be more than one fair value gap. You know, like, it's just, for my brain and simplicity, OTE just makes a lot more sense for me. And I feel like OTE offers better risk to reward ratios. And this is totally my opinion. There's some of y'all that might trade silver bullet and be like, OTE is like garbage, bro. And, you know, that's your opinion. I don't believe so. I think OTE is ICT's best and most simplest strategy, right? Look at this setup right here. I'm gonna take this by you guys. I'm gonna go screw it, and I'm gonna set a buy limit right here. I'm not gonna overcomplicate it, you guys. This is an expansion in my eyes. took out these swing highs right here. I consider this a small area of liquidity that it took out, could potentially target this liquidity and this liquidity. So if we have our stop here, 120, 3.7 plus 5, I'm going to add 5 pips for spread, so it'll be about 8.7, so $50 divided by 8.7%. Divided by 50 equals 0.11. That's going to be my stop, my entry right here. 0.11 by, okay, I just bought, let's see what happens. And we just got stopped. That's lovely, you guys. Watch. How much did I even risk on that? Oh, I didn't even put it in correctly. Oh, thank goodness. I didn't even put it in correctly. That's kind of funny. I put it in and it didn't even go for 1%. That would have been awful if it went into profit. I didn't even lose on that, you guys. I didn't put it in correctly. Thank God, right? It stopped. Why not just get a pip calculator? I am my own pip calculator. I learned a long time ago that if you take your risk and then you divide it by your amount of pips, divide it by 10 for FTMO or divide it by 5 for my Forex funds, that'll give you your lot size. But look at this, it's expanding to the downside. See, and at this point you're like, well, we could just follow the expansions, retracements, but like you never know what price is gonna do, you guys. You never freaking know, you know? That's why you have a good risk management plan. Risk management is gonna save your life. Like, you're not a trader, you're a risk manager. Just manage your risk, bro. You know, just manage your risk. What is GU doing? Did GU even give us like something, bro? Like, is it like actually doing something quite yet? Look, there it is on GU actually. There's a long setup on GU off the 1 minute. I'm not going to take this because I don't trade GU normally, but if I was looking to buy this, I would buy it right here. I'd take it up to there. This might get stopped out, but expansion, retracement, expansion. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. This might be a little like, bro, you're not using smart money concepts. Bro, the next draw on liquidity is a magic in the charts. What's the next draw on liquidity? There's liquidity right down here, right? And then there's liquidity right up here, right? There's liquidity right up here. These are relative equal highs. The market's just engineered liquidity right here. There's resting liquidity, obvious relative equal highs just sitting right here. You know what I'm saying? There's obvious liquidities resting below right here. It's really close right here. It could take out this liquidity, then turn around, you know, and that could be a liquidity grab. You just never know what price is gonna do, bro. You just kind of got to go with the flow, go with your intuition, and really trade what your gut's thinking, you know. Stick to your plan, because that's my plan, dude. Expansion, retracement. I don't want to overcomplicate it. I don't want to get dumb with it. Expansion, retracement into order block, mitigation block, propulsion block, use certain risk on each one, and you know, like, I don't want to do that, bro. I really don't, because it just gets ridiculous. Wasn't Euro USD bearish according to daily bias, as it is true retracement according to Fib? Please correct me if I'm wrong. You are not wrong, True Words. Yes, Euro USD, I believe that daily is bearish. Okay? Why am I taking longs? Well, because, you know, like I mentioned earlier, if you weren't here, the daily can somewhat contradict itself. Like on the 5 minute, you might, like, daily might be bearish, and then on the 5 minute, you might see a very nice bull setup, right? And then you're like, dang, bro, I seen that bull setup happening, but I didn't take it because my bias was bearish. And ICT says you don't need to trade every day. Like, you don't need to participate in that. Well, I freaking do, alright? And I know that's probably not like a good like way to look at the charts, but that's where we all differ as traders. If long term I come to the agreement that I don't think I should be looking at it that way, then I'll correct that. As of right now, I'm looking at it that way because I've looked at it a certain way for so long and realized that price is so simple. I need to stop overcomplicating it and just go with the way it flows and just flow with it, right? If I flow with it long term, it'll work out, okay? Let's see. GU is coming back for that 0.6 sells. Let's see. Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see a sell off from there. That'd be nice. Trading's one of the most depressing activities, man. It is. It is very it's depressing, stressful. Like, I don't know how many of y'all got girlfriends, wives, and are not like funded or like even making money from trading quite yet. And I'm sure y'all have been on this journey for a while, telling your girlfriend or your wife about it. Bro, my girl is tired of hearing about trading. She's like, just shut up already and get funded. Just buy me whatever you want. just just buy me everything already. And I'm like, I will one day, girl. I will. Trust me. Believe in me. I got you. Like, I will. Like, it takes time. You don't understand how many of us are going through this same struggle. Oh man. Um, let's see. Tonight's on IC thoughts on ICT leaving in November. ICT's leaving in November. I actually didn't know that. I feel like he's been saying he's gonna be leaving for a while now. My thoughts. ICT's an older lad. He don't even need us, dude. Like, this guy just does teaching for fun, you know. And at this point, I would start looking to retire as well. How long he's been doing it? He's been in the game for a fat minute, dude. Over 30 years, crazy. Did you need daily bias for OTE? I don't think it's necessarily needed. It's helpful, but again, it's one of those things that if you lose, you could blame it on your bias. You could blame it on your setup. You could blame it on your draw on liquidity. You could blame it on a lot, but if you really like limit that down, you can only blame it on so much so you know what to correct, you know? Euro USD just took out PDL. Yes, it did. It definitely did. Let's see Euro USD. Look at that expansion down. See right here on the 5-minute, this is the swing high to swing low. If it retraces up into this, yeah, it did just take out the previous day's low. Took out the previous day's low. If it retraces up into this right here, we'll sell it and we'll target that previous day's low again, because it's before 11. 11 is right here, so we're still good. We still got time, you guys. How can I join your Discord, bro? Batman, I ain't got a Discord yet, brother. We'll have a Discord real soon. I just need to know, like, I need some moderation in it. I need, kind of want to put together a team just to get a lot more efficient, you know? Bro, I'm bullish on Euro. Ha 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 ha. See? And that's the thing. I could be bearish and you could be bullish. You might have the same, you might have a good, you know, trade, and I might not. But I might see what you're seeing and I might not take it, even though I see it clearly, just because my bearish is different. It's all too contradicting, bro. Isn't EU still in premium on the H4? Let's see. On the H4, we look at EU. Currently, EU is in premium, yes. So on the H4, it is in the premium. It could continue selling into a potential discount. So we'll see from there. Um, how do I join your Discord? There is no Discord at this time. Yes, there is no Discord at this time. We'll get one in the future. I've been a full-time trader since last October after a 3-year grind learning the skills that's needed. For example, patience and discipline. Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yes, uh, patience and discipline is key in trading. It took me a very long time to really learn that, to be quite honest with you, but glad I did, if I could be real. Um, Patience and discipline is key. How reliable is the silver bullet method? It could be pretty reliable. It depends. I'll be honest with y'all. I never traded it live. The reason why is because I'm a forex trader over a futures trader. And so I've just never really messed with it live. I've back tested it plenty. I've seen it work, I've seen it not. I truly believe that ICT's OTE model is the most efficient, consistent. When he says the silver bullet happens every day, so does OTE. And I feel like OTE offers higher risk to reward ratios and it's easier to frame. And this is all my opinion. This is opinion based. So, yeah, that's how I feel about silver bullet versus OTE. Hey, and really quick, we're at 61 live viewers right now. I just want to shout out every single one of y'all. I wish I could individually because I'd be like sitting here going through name after name after name. But the fact that y'all are sticking around right now, it's pretty awesome. I hope y'all are gaining some value from this live stream. I want to start doing live streams every single day and trading live for y'all so you can see exactly my emotions, how I'm going through the markets. I'm very nonchalant about it. Okay, I'll be honest, I'm very nonchalant. The reason why is because whenever you're stressed about it, whenever you really look at trading as, you know, something that's stressful or something that's like you want to get in, you want to be in the markets all the time, you want to, you know, it's not very profitable long term. Look at the sell setup is forming. We'll look to take the sell right here. Short position off the green line 0.60 level. Stop loss will be right here. This is 11, so we'll put it to the next institutional 20 level. It'll be 6.8, so I'll just round it to 7 pips. And I'm going to be risking $50. $50 divided by my 7 pips equals 7.14. Since I'm on my Forex funds, I'm going to divide that by 50. And this is going to be giving me a 0.14 lot size. Okay. So I'm going to set a sell limit on Euro USD. 0.14 lot size. At the price right here, it is 0.9152. Stop loss is going to be 0.9220. Set. And then for this one, since 1 to 1.5 R is very near right here, boom, we'll target that. I really like to target the negative 0.5 level. So if we targeted the next institutional level before it got hit, it would be a 2.24. So hopefully we get tagged in here. We'll target that. It'll be a nice move. Hopefully we can get that going. Congrats for your content, sir. Yes, yes. I'm glad you enjoy the content. I plan on continuing to deliver. I don't want to be, dishonest about trading. I want you all to realistically see the grind and the journey. This is legit, bro. I don't make money from this at all. Like, I'm still trying to get funded. I'm still trying to make money. I'm still trying to do it, you guys. I have a great understanding of how price works, and this is my opinion as well. But there shouldn't even be no buts, dude. It's just a matter of time of making it, getting it done, and accomplishing this goal. It's a really big goal. We have a really large goal set for ourselves. This is a lot to work towards. A lot of people compare this to getting, a degree from college. Some people take like over 5 years, like me, for example. I've been trading for 5 years, and dude, my best day in trading, and this was whenever I was a retail trader trading. I was what is it called? What's that word for it? I haven't done it in so long, I even forgot the word for it. Whenever you're not trading with the trend, but trading against it. I forget the word for it specifically. It's a retail word, but dude, I used to trade those setups, and I used to stack risk. I didn't even know risk management, bro. I probably risked like 10% on a trade one time and had my best day in trading ever. I made like $2,400 in one day, and that was real money. And I got so hype. I withdrew it. I bought me a pair of Jordans. I bought me all kinds of stuff. I enjoyed it, dude. And that's whenever I realized the power behind trading, and I was like, oh yeah, bro, this is it. This is it. But I've still been struggling since then, and we're just gonna counter trend or contrarian to the trend. Yes, exactly. Counter trend trading.
Thank you guys. Oh my gosh. I haven't counter trend traded in so long that it's just I forgot what counter trend trading is. You might say that I'm counter trend trading against the daily bias. You might say I'm counter trend trading against the daily bias, but I would say you may be right, but at the same time, I would say I'm trading with the trend since I'm trading based off the 5 minute trend instead of like the daily trend, for example. Um, but yeah, contrarian trader. I was a contrarian trader. I would wait for like RSI, for example, to get to the 70 or 30 level. Once it did, I would take entry at that time. It was terrible. It was stupid. um, get a Discord going. We'll run it up. I'm down, Connor. I'm down. I'll get a Discord going, bro. I'll start working on it. Start working on it. Look at Euro USD just being a bum. Just being a bum, dude. Not want to do nothing, dude. GU, same thing. Just being a bum down here. It's not want to do nothing. How's NAS doing? Y'all get that liquidity taken? Yeah, they took out liquidity right there. You can see price. If you wanted to drag up your fib to the logical swing points again, like here to here, this is a new fib that's being anchored from here up to here. Taps to 0.6. That could be a buy. Obviously, I'm not gonna take that. I'm not that savage, you guys. You guys are savage. USD JPY. It hit the equilibrium, but it didn't come into our level. Euro JPY didn't really do much. Not very many good setups this morning, huh? Let's see. And then the 1 minute did this like little boom. What if it taps like, what if we anchored a fib from here to here, right? Taps at 0.6 and continues down. See, we just never know. We never know. Yeah, 5 minute did close the fair value gap. Yep, right here. Looks like it does wanna. It just tapped it. Looks like it wants to fall from there. Yep, I agree with you, Peter. I'm just sticking to my bias on GU for sells from the most logical swing. If it doesn't come back, I'm okay with that. Facts. I agree with that. I agree. Right here. I would be looking for that sell as well. I would be looking for that too. If you trade the 1 minute, you're a savage. I just want to let you know right now. That's some balls. Yeah, some balls for sure. To short Euro USD, daily bias is bullish. See, Euro USD, it does look bullish. It does look bullish, but is what I'm assuming. We take off all that mess. We have this high that was created right here, this 3 candle swing high, because the high to the left and the high to the right are lower than this one. So once that happened, and we seen that this day took out this low, potentially start seeing it go even lower. You could see that it just ran out the previous day's low as well. So like by anchoring the fib from this low up to this high, we could potentially start seeing it retrace down into this range right here based off of this fib. Boom, boom. So I'm thinking it's gonna go bearish for a little bit until we get to, you know, either equilibrium or an optimal trade entry, and that's whenever we'll look to take some, you know, some buys. If we look at the 4 hour though, 4 hour is very ugly, so we'll actually look at the 1 hour instead. You can see that the 1 hour has this expansion somewhat going down, and we actually have it framed out on the smaller time frame right here based off the wick to this low. It hasn't created a low on the 1 hour quite yet, but it's something we could potentially see happen. A stylus. You're Fibonacci trading. That's not OTE. I can agree. Yeah. ICT actually says like this is Fibonacci trading. If you're applying it to the higher time frames, that is Fibonacci trading. But the way that I anchor it, I believe is the true way to anchor Fibonacci, and this is my belief. However, the 5-minute trading Fibonacci within the time window 11 to 8:30, that is actually ICT's optimal trade entry. The reason why I see optimal trade entry is simply because it's within a certain time frame. The time window is 8:30 to 11. That is the optimal trade entry. The actual optimal trade entry level is 0.705, but the optimal trade entry range is 0.79 to 0.62. ICT himself actually takes entry off 0.60 to guarantee himself that he's getting in. Reason being is for spread. If he sets his entry based off the 0.62 because he actually likes to be tapped in at the earliest entry possible instead of 0.75 and 0.79, he actually doesn't demand that much reward as, referencing risk to reward ratios. He just demands that he gets in at the earliest opportunity possible, so he usually likes to trade off the 0.62 level, but he enters off 0.60 just to assure himself he's getting in due to spread. Okay, but you are correct, Upside Down. Higher time frames, applying it to like the 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, weekly, monthly, that is not optimal trade entry. That is Fibonacci trading, but it's within the specific time frame 8:30 to 11. That is an optimal trade. So I agree, Upside Down. There is also some disagreement there too. Yeah. 1.27471 on GU. Let's see. 1.27471. Yes. Yes, I like it. I like that one. If it gets tapped before 11, that's a nice sell. If it does not get tapped before 11 and it gets tapped after 11, that could potentially still be a sell, but it is not an optimal trade entry. But I agree with you there. Thanks. You got it, Upside Down. You got it. Use look back 20, 40, 60 days? Dude, no. I learned about that look back 20, 40, 60 days, but I kind of didn't really understand how to apply it. I like understood it but didn't fully understand it, if that makes sense. And whenever I went to go and try to like apply it correctly, like it just wasn't clicking in my brain. And there's some concepts of ICTs that just will not click in your brain for some of us, like, and that one just didn't. I know she wants me. Yeah, she wants you, bro. She wants you. Who else is longing USD JPY? It's not a bad idea, of course we don't need the fibs, you guys. Like, if you really just frame it, who else is longing this? For real, that's a valid question. Who is taking that long based off the fair value gap, or potentially, the last up close candles here that got broken through and traded through? Last up close candles here. I think that's it's either a breaker or mitigation block. I always get confused between the two. But like, if you frame it off Fibonacci, it didn't come into OTE, it just hit equilibrium. But if you framed it off one of these levels, it's not a bad setup at all, because your framework is the next draw on liquidity. What is the next draw on liquidity? It's this one. This is the liquidity right here, this old swing high, right? And then if you look just previous to that, where's the next liquidity? It's right here, right? There's a small little one right here, but it's considered like relative equal highs with this right here, right? You see what I'm saying? If it doesn't resonate with you, don't use it. He explains so many concepts, we can't know them all, and I agree with that. There's too many concepts to learn. Not a pair I trade. I only trade gold, DAX, GU. Nice. Nice. Okay. Nice. You know what? Gold is not bad at all. How is gold doing this morning? Woo! My goodness. What the heck happened in gold this morning? My gosh. Wow. Gold is just like melting, bro. They put that gold under a flame. All right, GBP JPY. Look at this, guys. We have GBP JPY setting up right here. If it taps this right here, it could be a sell. I ain't trading it. I ain't trading it. But these are just, I like to just frame different markets, you guys, just to kind of know, like, just to kind of, you know, train my eye a little bit. Train my eye. It melted and paid my wages for the day. Very nice, Peter. Very nice. To increase win rate and maybe risk reward, you can look for PD array and OT range and enter off that. See, I mess with that. I mess with that. I do agree with that. The thing about it is, for example, how ICT teaches the optimal trade entry. How I was explaining, he likes to enter at the earliest tap possible. Let's say, for example, I was looking to take entry off of this fair value gap within my 6th level, right? As long as I take the trade off the 0.60 level, I'm taking a trade off a discount or premium, right? Because it's past equilibrium. So regardless, I'm still getting a good price. And I'm trying to get in at the earliest time possible just to reassure myself that I'm getting in the trade and not missing on a potential setup, if that makes sense. So like if price would have came up, tapped my 6.2 and then turned around, that would have sucked, you know. If it comes in here and taps it, that's awesome. That's ideal, you know. That's what we want. It's just the way that the markets move, it's not always going to work like that. And as a trader, I want to make sure that I'm in there instead of missing on potential setups. That's why I don't really like to incorporate order blocks or fair value gaps or anything like that with my OTE. I like to just frame it off the levels. And, you know, the framework is the next draw on liquidity, of course. But I agree, upside down. That is a great way to increase win rate, maybe risk to reward as well. Especially risk to reward, because your level will be deeper within the OTE range. So you're not taking it earlier, you're taking it later, and your stop loss will be smaller. So it will be a bigger risk to reward, and I agree with that. Strong dollar up, gold down. Facts. No, you're right. That's right, Ellen. No, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense when you put it like that, my friend. Good job, Peter. Still trying to master gold. LOL, difficult pair to trade personally. I kind of agree. I kind of agree. What happened with your dog the other day on live stream? Seemed like your lady was freaking out. I heard something about a dog and he's a trooper. LOL, I think you thought it wasn't recording, bro. So we have a basset hound, dude. And this European basset hound, he can drive you crazy. Yeah, you guys, I was testing the live stream to make sure it was all good for Tuesday, and I did not know it was on record. Y'all might have heard something y'all didn't need to hear, nah? But yeah, we yell at that dog, dude. Like, try to correct him in an easy way, but man, he just does not listen. So sometimes you gotta give him like a little shout to get him to actually like do what you want him to do. Like, listen, bro, listen. Gosh, just listen, bro. You know, he doesn't listen. But I appreciate your concern, Kryptonator. He's a good boy. He's a good dog. We don't hit him or anything. We just yell at his ass. We're just like, bro, do what? He bugs, dude. He has a really long ears that drag on the floor. It's so funny. He's so sweet. You trading Silver Bullet? I most certainly am not. I I gave up on Silver Bullet as my model, and we have got triggered into the trade, you guys. We are in a sell right now. Our stop loss is right here. Targets are going to be down here on Euro USD. We just got triggered in. Silver Bullet, I gave up on. Reason why is just simply I like trading Forex, bro. You know, Forex over, you know, the ES Mini. What time is I forgot what time the Silver Bullet. I think it's 11, no, 10 to 11, 9:50. Like at 9:50. You know, since we're on live stream, we'll actually 9:50 to 10:10. That's where I like to look for the draw on liquidity, and then the breakdown from 10 to 11. We'll check it out. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with it. I love the volatility of gold, and the DAX gives lots of opportunities, although I wouldn't recommend a new trader to start with it as it can mess up your account fast. I agree, Peter. I agree. We know what you did, bro. Oh yeah, Connor, what we do? What we do? I love Silver Bullet. I'm glad you like it. You know, the Silver Bullet is not a bad setup. I think it's a good setup. It is too subjective. Upside down, it is too subjective. I agree, 100%, 110%. I'm making money from Silver Bullet, so I'm doing it and keep doing it. What works for you works. So if it's proven that it works, keep doing what works, bro. If it's not broke, don't fix it. You got that. Keep doing your thing. Oh my gosh. If we take another L on today's live stream, I'm probably not gonna live stream again, you guys. No, I'm just kidding. I mess around too much in trading. It helps me like kind of let go of emotions, really. Like it allows me not to think too much emotionally, because right now I could really be panicking. But as of right now, I'm just like, all right, you know what? It's another day, another dollar. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Hotshot, how often will you be doing live streams? I want to start doing them every day, bro. I want to start going live every morning, getting with the program and getting funded in front of y'all. I want y'all to see me get funded, because it's easy to post videos. It's easy to you know, upload and say I'm doing this, but to show you I'm doing it is different. Yes, bro. So what is your strategy, man? My strategy is the optimal trade entry. However, I like to use the previous day's low or the previous day's high as the next draw on liquidity, but I don't like to depend on it, if that makes sense. USD JPY is struggling for bullish. My tech analysis is so dumb. Is UJ? Let's see. It made relative equal highs. If you notice, there's a liquidity grab right here, testing the same levels right here. It could potentially just be grabbing liquidity. If you notice, it made relative equal highs, so it's engineering liquidity above here for price to want to target that. So the bulls may be coming in real soon, you guys. Just, you know, just stay patient on USD JPY. If you notice, if we reframe it, this might be an OTE. That's an OTE setup, bro. We could buy right there. Oh, I want to buy it. I want to buy it. I want to buy it, but I'm already in a Euro USD trade, and I don't want to. It looks so good though, huh? I don't want to overtrade, bro. I'm not gonna overtrade, but bro, this looks so good. I'm already in a Euro trade, and you know what? I'm about to get stopped out on the Euro trade. So like in this situation, I would reframe it. What would I reframe it to? Right here. Right? Let me delete this other one. So we just got stopped out again. Took a buy, got stopped. Took a sell, got stopped. I've only lost, because on that one, my first trade, I lost 1%. On that one, I didn't even lose like 0.5%. Very strange, very strange. Bro, we're bullish on Euro. I told you. You think we're bullish on Euro, bro? You think so? Watch, watch. this would be considered over trading, but I'm just framing it. I'm not gonna take it. This is just what I'm looking at. I like to continue to look at it even though I lost, even though I'm done for the day. I'm telling you guys right now, I'm done for the day. I'm not gonna trade again. That's it. I took my losses. Price just wasn't agreeing with me. We'll come back at it tomorrow. But right now, this is how I would frame it. Since this got stopped out, I'd reframe it to the logical level. I still think it's bearish. It could tap here and then target that previous day's low. There's a lot of liquidity sitting down here, not just in the form of the previous day's low, but also in the form of this 5-minute old low right here. Let's see. I use Silver Bullet plus OTE plus setup 2022 and it's insane. Dang, Pegasus, look at you, all G'd up from the feet up. Yeah. How far are you off to get funded? Bro, I'm not even close. I still gotta make like 7%, dude. It's kind of a long way, no lie. Bro, I love Silver Bullet with daily bias. I'm glad it works for you, bro. I'm glad it does. It's a good setup, you know, it's solid. Let's see. Where's GU? He said GU's about to kiss my setup. This guy's funny. Euro USD could be making its way to the previous day midpoint. Exactly, I agree, Peter. See, it could be doing that. Once it taps right there, look at that. This is where I'd be in again. Okay, I'd be in right here. I'd look for a sell setup right here. God, I want to get in there right now. How much pips is that? 14. Let's see. 14 plus 5, 19. $0.52. You know what? I got balls. 0.52. Don't do this, you guys. Don't overtrade. I'll tell you the reason why I took that entry is because it just, my gut is just, it's feeling it, bro. My gut is just feeling this one. And I know you should just stick to your model, and truthfully, this is my model. This is like exactly how it'd go. And another reason why I'm taking this is because I guess I calculated my last 2 trades that I took on Euro USD a little incorrect. So like overall for the day, I thought I risked 2%, but it looks like I'm only down 1.12%. So I'm gonna risk that extra bit that I'm comfortable with risking, as per, you know, my risk strategy model. But if you've already hit that 2%, don't freaking do it. Don't freaking do it. If you are bullish, then price will go below the Sunday opening till Tuesday. Mostly price may swing low or high on Tuesday, then rally up power of 3. That's why I'm bullish on Euro also. Facts, power of 3. If you incorporate that, you know, power of 3 is solid for sure. There was 2022 model. Right here. I don't know if I'm seeing it right. Dude, there was an OTE on the 1 minute right here too. Dang. NAS OTE setup is flying. Is it? Oh, is it? Oh, snap. Look at the liquidity grab, bro. Grab that liquidity if you would have framed it off of this wick. Oh, that would have been dirty, huh? Dude. Don't take it. It can reverse and continue to the high of the day. Facts, it can. We just never know. We don't know. This is my first time watching you, bro. I like how you use the OTE for your setups. I'm glad you like it, bro. Yeah, I feel like it's a unique way of applying it. I feel like the OTE is applied differently than the way that I apply it. I think OTE, a lot of traders apply it from like obvious swing levels. I even looked up a lot of, because I know it's not Fibonacci trading, but realistically it's kind of Fibonacci trading. So like I looked up a lot of like Fibonacci videos and even like smart money Fibonacci videos, and a lot of people just kind of apply it way differently than I do. And I love to consider liquidity grabs. A lot of people, once they see liquidity being grabbed, they're like, oh, market structure shift or change of character or market like break of structure, you know? And it's like, eh, I don't see it like that. Liquidity grabs happen so often, just like you see right here. Right here, a lot of traders were like, all right, now this is going bearish. They set a sell right here and they put their stop loss here and got murked. You want to consider the first run not a market structure shift or a change of character or a market structure break. You want to consider that a liquidity run. Reframe it. If that gets stopped out, then yeah, maybe structure is shifting, maybe structure is changing, but I will never count out that liquidity grab first. Oh my god, yeah, let's go Euro! Let's go Euro! Oh, let's go to Euro! Yeah! Yeah, let's go Euro! I'm just gonna go to 1.15 here so we can make some money. Yeah, let's go Euro! What the F gold? What happened on gold? What did gold do? Oh, I know, bro, it's still melting. Gold is going nuts. Look at that. Look at how gold just took out some liquidity right here. Said, give me that liquidity. I just want some liquidity. If you drop to the 1 minute, oops. If you drop to the 1 minute, look at, took out liquidity on the higher time frame, right? Came down, it came up, started playing around. If you would have framed your fib from this high to this low right here, it would have been an optimal trade entry on the 1 minute. That's so risky though, dude. I don't like doing that. I'm just showing y'all bull. I'm just showing y'all BS. You know what I mean? I'm just wasting some time here. Oh, GU. How's GU doing? Oh, it only hit equilibrium and fell. Oh man, my boy Connor is like, damn it. USD JPY, nice. Look at that liquidity grab, you guys. Liquidity grab, straight into optimal trade entry. We're in profit right now. Beautiful. Looking good over here too. Nice. Very nice. Got nice reaction when you got tapped in on Euro USD, right? Look at that. Yeah! We in the money, baby. How much are we up right now? Currently, I am up 1%, $57 right now on a $5,000 account. So we are up right now. We in the money, baby. Yeah, we in the money. Now, once it hits the 0 level right here, that's whenever we'll move our stop losses to break even. So if for whatever reason it wants to turn around and be a jerk or whatever, I should honestly move it to break even, like halfway between the 0.5 to the 0 level. Like halfway between, I should move it to break even, simply because sometimes it'll make a failed lower low and it'll just turn around. But like also it'll also do what USD JPY did, you know. It'll just fail to make that higher high, turn around, get stopped out at break even, then turn around and profit. Oh, that's just like, oh, how dare you, you know? But it happens, bro. You just never know what the market's gonna do, dude. You just never know. Wow, I just long JPY already looking good. It looks good. I missed by 1 pip. What? Sold at 1.0925. Is that on Euro, Josh, or what was it on? I see a market structure shift as displacement past obvious swing. If it returns back to range, most often it's just a liquidity run to continue. Facts. I can agree with that, Travis. That's not a bad way to look at it for real. Man, isn't market structure shift just like a breakout and retest, but with fair value gap? Yes and no. Market structure shift is highly like confused, and it's because it's there's just too many ways for people to say what it is. People say that it's a market structure shift, or it's a change of character, or it's a break of structure, which all three, in my opinion, are different. You know, a break of structure is an actual break and like swings, you know. Like from right here, expansion, that's a break of structure. A market structure shift is based solely off of the wicks. You know, that's a market structure shift right here. And it doesn't have to close, dude. It doesn't have to close. Like if we're bullish and it creates a swing low right here, that's a market structure shift right there. Creates a swing low here, that's a market structure shift, you know? And that's why I like to follow the 3 candlewick swing lows. Like I like to follow the current ones because price often moves off of those current ones, you know? And then change of character, that's like a whole different ball game. I don't know how people like, because the change of character is so different in many different ways. I just kind of doesn't make sense to me, you know. People use it, they call it smart money concepts, and I don't know what. Oh, yes, that's so cool. Sorry, y'all. So, I my girlfriend just started a new job today, and she's actually working with an old coworker of mine. I used to work with this coworker way back in the day. That's so funny. That's so cool. Anyways, but yeah, like I was mentioning, a lot of people consider like change of character like with the Wyckoff, like part of a Wyckoff theory, which is smart money like dude, all of like ICT's concepts kind of just got spilled into like their own kind of stuff, and it's just like, eh. Do you target the standard deviation levels or no? Yes and no. I do, but ICT says you just want to use them as a framework. You don't want to necessarily target them. You want to use them as a framework, meaning if we target the 0.5 level, you actually want to target the institutional level before it gets tapped. So since it's a 8915, the next institutional level before that is 20. Boom, 8920. So this is where you would want to target. The 0 level right here, since 6.4, you would target an 80 level, which is right here. So this would be first take profit level. Okay, which right here will actually 80 will actually move our stop loss to break even once it taps the 80 level. So we'll just set an alert. Boom, alert set. Perfect. All right, now EU, yeah, bro. What'd you say you're sold at 0925? Where is 0925? Oh, oh, see, and that's why, bro. That's exactly what I mean, bro. See, so Josh FX, homie Josh in here, he set his entry at 0925 right there, and look at how price just missed it. Now, me, I put my entry at the 6th level. Why? To assure myself that I got tapped in. See, and that's a lesson, you know. That's a prime example right there, Josh. Man, that's a bummer, bro. Dang. Oh. Oh man. All right. Hey y'all, what's up, JC? Liquidity grab with OTE increases probability. I agree with that. That is why we don't just consider it a market structure shift. That is exactly why we consider it a liquidity grab, and we just reframe and re-anchor that point A of the fib. She for the streets, on God. Facts, Connor. She for the streets. All right. ICT Silver Bullet. We're going to look at it right now. It's about to open up right here on ES. Let's see what happens. You look at it at the 1 minute, right? It's on the 1 minute? I think it's on the 1 minute. I'm pretty sure it's been a minute. Gotta go. I got something to do. I enjoyed the live with you. I enjoyed having you, here with us. I appreciate you watching for the time that you did. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Hope you made some money today. You take care of yourself. Be safe. I'll be live again tomorrow, so if you want to stop in, come by and say what's up. Appreciate it. All right. So Fardosa's out. Fardosa's out. We'll see you later, my friend. In discount for valid buy from market structure shit. Well, I trade M1 Silver Bullet with 2022 ICT model. So when price makes a swing high, short-term high, and a new low, short-term low, price must take liquidity before market structure shifting past that little short-term high and creating a fair value gap or PDA array in discount for a valid buy for market structure shift. That's solid. That's a model. That's good. Rock with it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, bro. Also Nas pumping off a H4 order block, by the way. Pain. Pain. Nas is off of a 4-hour order block. It very much is. It very much is. I see what you mean, my friend. I see what you mean. You can frame it based off the 2 right here. I see what you mean. But if you also frame it based off of the 4-hour Fibonacci, boom! Boom! Look at that. Oh, optimal trade entry level. Yeah, so Nas, you can really anticipate it going bullish. Man, that's a solid setup. I can't believe we didn't even bother looking at that. Well, I don't trade it, so that's why I didn't do it. But dang, that's a nice setup. Woo-hoo! Man, whoever used the OTE on that are like, man, this shit's sick. Are you trade bullet and forex? No, I don't trade the silver bullet in forex, my friend. I don't think it works the same. It's not as solid in my opinion. I don't think it's as solid. This looks like OHLC session maybe. OHLC. Can you familiarize me with that? OHLC. I'm not too familiar with that abbreviation, Duke. I'm sorry, my friend. Call me a dummy. But yeah, I'm not too familiar with OHLC. What is that? Open, high, low, close. Oh! Duh. Come on, bro. Get with the program. Am I really a trader? Come on now. That is great. That is great. Learning something new. You learn something new every day, right? You learn something new every day. Open, high, low, close session, maybe. Euro. What's going on with Euro? Oh, of course it's going to be going back, huh? Of course it's going to want to go back. Of course. Of course it's going to want to go back up, huh? Of course it's going to want to go back up. You know what? That looks scary. If for whatever reason it kind of comes all the way back to entry, I'll probably put my stop loss to break even, dude, because I don't want to take it out. I don't want it to go into negative or anything. Since it's already been its profit, I don't want to take that. I'll just be like, whatever. Have you tried daily highs, lows, previous days highs, previous days low, liquidity raid, plus market structure shift setups? No. There was one right here. It took out the previous day's low and then shifted up on the 1 minute, I think, actually. Right here is the market structure shift point, market structure shift, liquidity grab, market structure reshifted here. Here's a fair value gap, tapped into it. If you put the candle, your stop loss under the 1 candle, you would have freaking made so much freaking dough. But the thing about it is, like, I've tested it and I haven't seen it's not very common that it does this, in my opinion. I've tested it, and like, since once price takes out the previous day's low or high, it kind of just wants to continue in that direction many times, like, from my experience, because I back tested that. I've seen those YouTube videos and I'm like, bro, that's easy. That's super simple. That would just, make trading so less complicated, just looking for price to run out the previous day's high or low and just market structure shift and take that. It happened here. That would have been a nice setup, but yeah, bro, I don't really try too much on that one. That one's kind of tough, not gonna lie. I could check it out more. I'll definitely check it out more. And it looked solid right here. This one's selling me. I got another entry on GU on the newest swing. I ain't saying the exact entry because these markets be listening. They do listen, bro. They do listen. If we reframed it from here to here, right? Where's the previous days? Yeah, see, like for example, right here, Sam. This is an example, really quick. So Today is Tuesday, so we're framing based off of like 0 to 0, which we really shouldn't frame Monday because Monday was holiday. I don't know if the market's traded still. I'm assuming they did because of this, but right here, this was the previous day's low. It tapped it, and it did make a movement up, right? This was during London session, and then more towards the morning, it tapped it, and you might have been looking for like a market structure shift to go bullish again here, but then it continued against you. And I guess that's just like the side of trading that, you know, you just can't really anticipate it happening. But I don't know, sometimes it'll just continue in that direction once it runs out that previous day's lower high, you know. Let's see. As traders, we are always learning. Facts. Can you look at Dixie on 1 minute quick? Yeah, let's go look. What's on the 1 minute? If we look at the 1 minute, it's got this nice expansion to the downside, retrace within the range. I'd be looking for it to sell personally. From here to here, I would frame it. I'd be looking for it to sell, definitely. NQ ES divergence. Is there? Where is my NQ? I don't even have my NQ no more. I got rid of it too. Yeah, I was just focusing on ES. I was like, yep. So right now, it ran out this liquidity. Maybe it could displace up. Once it displaces up, at that point we can see a fair value gap. Look for the silver bullet here. Probability game, bro. It is a probability game. Facts. Gold just took off. Why are the pairs are going sideways? Michelle, bro, we're from. Yeah, no, for real. Gold just took off. Like, it doesn't make sense why the pairs are going sideways, huh? Like, gold really melted. Alright, let's see here. You consider the 902 candle has grab liquidity, PDL if you look left. Which one, for which Pegasus, for which chart? What you want now? I want money. I want to be funded, bro. I want Euro USD to hit my freaking take profit down here, bro. I want it to do something. It's just playing around with me. Hotshot about to expose my entry FTMO watcher right now. I know they're tuned in right now. They know exactly what's up. They're about to expose me too. They know what I'm doing. In my opinion, it happens mostly in consolidation phase. Let's see. NQ is the leader. Looks like it wants sell side. Means we're bullish in EU. So right now on EU, I'm actually bearish. The reason why I'm bearish is because this black line right here is a previous day's low. You could see it tapped it, but it didn't run past it. Right now, I think on the daily, it's actually going to start retracing back within this range. It did take out this day's low, and now it's taking out this day's low. So I can anticipate that it's going to continue lower. That's my anticipation. Okay, that's why I'm going bearish. I was going bullish at first. The reason why is because I seen this expansion here. It was going up, retraced within this big range, and then you can see this smaller expansion within the bigger range right here. This was my first entry. I took a loss, so I reframed it to this low right here, and I retook another entry, and I actually took loss there too. So I took 2 small L's, and they weren't much, honestly. And then at that point, since it took out liquidity, we considered that a market structure shift, a market structure change in direction. So at that point, it kind of lined up with that daily bias. And at that point, we framed it from this low, from this high to this low, took a loss there. Now we reframed it right here, and this is the entry we're in currently. Can we buy EU on 1 minute? It looks good. It does look good. That's actually a solid optimal trade entry. Why? Because it expanded, took out this liquidity right here. If you frame it from here to here, you can see it retrace into the optimal trade entry, and now it's moving up. It's solid, it looks good. I personally wouldn't take it just because of what I'm in currently, but it looks really solid. It doesn't look bad. I'm not against it, my friend. I'm not. So E-mini just took out liquidity here. Let's see it displace up. GU did me dirty. What happened, bro? GU be like that, dude. GU be like that. I don't know. I like GU, but Euro just looks way prettier to me. Euro just got this pretty look on her face, and just she smiles at me real nice, and I got a thing for Euro, you know? She got this fat booty on her. Just kidding. All stupid. Oh man, I love Euro over GU though, I'll be honest. I'll be real honest. If you notice right here, we just framed it right here to right here. It's an OTE. That's a scary candle. But what if we sold right there? Put stop right there. Imagine. Dang. Dang. It's kind of savage, huh? It's a little savage, huh? Then watch it work out. Savagery works sometimes, bro. I tell you, being a little savage sometimes and just messing around, it works out sometimes. I barely trade GU. Bro, GU be... Man, GU be kind of frustrating sometimes, not gonna cap. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Like I said, bro, watch it just come down. The savagery, it can take over sometimes, and it'll just... Look at that, bro. On Euro, I told you I wouldn't... It's a solid... It looks solid, bro. There's the optimal trade entry on the 1 minute. Boom, we would have made some money. Dude, I know that the optimal trade entry is 5 minute and whatnot, but man, if we traded the 1 minute, we'd just be some savages, and we'd be some dogs just in the market like the whole time for the whole morning, just dots, 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 just kind of going with the flow and just making trades, dots, 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 dots. I swear, I feel like it'd still be a little profitable. I'm gonna buy targeting your entry. Dang, Borna, it's like that. It's like that. I thought we were homies. Man, missed my entry by 2 pips. I should be deep in the money right now. Oh, that's tough, bro. That's tough. See, that's messed up. It happens, bro. These charts, they just... All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. You guys know that song? Oh man, I'm having a good time with you guys this morning. It's cool. It's cool. I like live streaming. It's cool. It's vibe. I took 1 and 2R and it hit my break even. Oh, it hit your break even? That's a bummer. That's a bummer. ES longs look good here. See. Right now, ES, if we're looking for the silver bullet, we see that it just took out sell side, right? We do want to see it displace. Once it gives us some displacement then, yeah, it might be looking good. It might be looking good. But I took partials. Good, Borna. I'm glad you took some partials. That's good. Pay yourself as a trader, you know? I like taking partials, but at the same time, I like just... Like long term, I feel like holding for your risk to rewards is more profitable than taking partials, but in your situation like that right there, that's perfect to take partial. NQ didn't take sell side. Let me look up E-mini. Hold on. Let's delete that. NQ. Show me. Show me NQ. Okay. Put it right next to ES. Add it on the chart. It didn't. It didn't. It barely did. It barely did. That wick barely ran past it, dude. So it did, but it barely did, dude. It barely did. Yeah, if it starts like displacing to the upside, might be seeing some buys for sure. SMT divergence, like by a tick. Yeah, by like a tick, bro. It's like literally nothing. So literally nothing. It's possible that we could even see price just jab into it one more time, you know? Very likely. But yeah, I see the divergence. I see it all. You know, even from here to here. And Q. Yeah, I see that. I see that. Euro's being a freaking a bum, dude. What's up with this? Euro, do something, bro. You make me want to just close in profit right now. Now, I made a video the other day. Whenever you have a trade set, just let it play. Don't close early or anything, cause like, bro, if I close right now and I take my profits right now, and then it came down here, I'd be kicking myself in the butt. I'd be like, dang, bro, why didn't I hold? Oh, you know, I'd be pissed. I'd be so upset. I'd be mad. I'd be frustrated. I'd lose my head. But that is exactly why you just leave it in there. Leave it in there, bro. You placed it. You placed it for a reason. Why'd you place it? Cause it looked good. If it looks good, hold it, bro. Hold it. You know, it looked good in the beginning. Hold it. It may look ugly now, but shit. I've been gone for a minute. Hotshot's doing live. What up, Bacon? Yeah, bro, we actually just started this morning. Welcome to our first live stream. Are you gonna re-entry EU sell? I am in EU sell. I took my sell off of the green line. Once price tapped it, it triggered me in. I set a sell limit right there. So I'm currently in this sell. My stop loss is right here at the 9380 level. I'm currently in some profit. Your thoughts on gold? Will it go break low or will it reverse? Well, if we look at gold, let's just delete everything. We start from the daily time frame, right? If we look at gold, it took out liquidity right here. This was an expansion, retrace within the range. If we would have framed our fibs, boom, boom, we seen we would have got stopped out. Consider that a liquidity grab, right? If we would have reframed it right here, for example, just to make it look good, you don't want to reframe it where it's really close, like here. It's just too close with these candles, right? You want to reframe it where it's close, but it also looks good, you know? Looks good right there to me. Could also look good right there too. But you can see that it took it out as well. At this point, we just start considering, well, market start might flipping. You know, they're starting to structure shift. So at this point, I reframe it from here to here, retraced. It looks good, right? Now it's expanding to the downside. So now we can start seeing gold expand on the daily to the downside. From here, once it continues expanding, where's it expanding to? Well, if you look at the weekly time frame, if you just throw a fib on it right here too, you'll see that this is actually the range that it's in currently. Yeah, you could fib it from right here, right? You could do it right here, but it got stopped out, so you want to re-logically apply it, re-anchor it. Boom, so this is where it's logical. Right now, it's in equilibrium. It could dive deeper into optimal trade entry based off the weekly. If you look at the monthly, it's got a lot of liquidity that it's engineering up here. So it could potentially retrace to continue higher based off the longer time frames. But on the daily, since we're taking out previous day's lows, like right here we took out the previous day's low, today we took out the previous day's low, tomorrow we could potentially see it take out the previous day's low. So we could go in tomorrow assuming that gold is going to continue selling and take out the previous day's low. Okay, that's kind of my thinking at it right now. We'll totally see how tomorrow's gold is looking in the morning, but as of right now, it looks bearish. It looks very bearish. I think gold might just remain a little bearish, you know. I think Euro has tap on 1 minute fair value gap. Yeah, it tapped into this 1 minute fair value gap. It displaced to the downside. There was no market structure shift within here though. That's the thing. It just market structure shifted right here though. Market structure shift. Right now it's within this order block. It got validated with this black candle. So it's tapping into this green candle order block, potentially see it continue down. I was just thinking to start learning the OTE strategy after watching your videos, and here you are doing live. Amazing. Yeah, David. You know what's up, bro? We out here doing live streams with the OTE, bro. I don't see many people doing it either, but man, I'm glad we're doing it. I'm glad we're doing it. It's awesome. Entry on GU 1.27334. I'm using that 06, but including spreads. Okay. Let's see what you want on GU. Alright, let's see. If we reframed it right here. And then entry is 27334. It'd be like right there. You just got triggered in. Alright. So Connor is in this entry right here. Connor is right here. He's like right here. He just got entered in. Cool. Good luck to you, my friend. I hope you get a good win right here. I hope this is a good win. Thanks for insight. You got it. Alright. Euro USD took out equal lows and heading up to 1.094530. Oh. $4530 is up here. You know what? It's not a bad idea, bro. It's not a bad idea. You know what? It's funny because like right now we have all of these contradicting ideas, and it's like, who's gonna be the one to come out on top, you know? Hats off to you if you become the one on top. I'm really targeting this previous day's low right here, bro. I need it. I really think price is gonna continue down here. I think whenever it gets close to 11, if it's not even close, bro, I'm gonna just throw my stop at break even and just say screw it. Let's see what happens. Breaks even, or if it hits profit, we'll see what happens. GU is bearish. I agree. GU is bearish. Thank you, bro. You too. Thank you, bro. Heck yeah. GU is bearish. So you're only trading OTE now? How profitable are you with it? David, I only trade the OTE right now. As of right now, though, we're watching ES to see if we see the silver bullet play out a little bit. I don't see no displacement. I don't trade the silver bullet. But yes, I trade solely OTE. How profitable am I with it? If I could be real, let's go look at my profitability. Where is my Forex funds? My Forex funds profit. Where the heck? Imagine it just disappeared and they're no longer a prop firm and I'm over here trading a challenge with them. Where is it? What the heck? Am I tripping? Where is this, bro? Like, nah, for real. Who uses Yahoo? Bro, I don't even know what I'm using, dude. Like, should I go to Google or what? You think Google is where it's at? See, I don't even know what I'm using. I thought I'm in Google, bro. I'm in Google Chrome. I thought I was in Google. It's Yahoo. Oh my gosh, bro. I didn't even know I was using Yahoo. I thought I've been using Google this whole time, dude. Hold on. Google.com. It's different or what? Let's see. My Forex funds. There it is. Yeah, see, you're right. It was playing me, dog. Man. Alright, let's see. Account analyzer. This is how profitable I am right now, David. So currently we are up on the account 2.22%. My win rate right now is 45% and I'm still up on the account. So trading history is we see the details. These are the deets. Okay, so this is today. This is what's happened today so far. We took that sell, right? No, we took that buy. We lost 1%. We entered again and we entered again. I miscalculated, I guess, whenever we got stopped out. This is the proof. I miscalculated. So because I miscalculated, I only lost like 0.12%. Really, like, because half a percent. No, wait, it's 0.25% right here. 0.25% is the loss right here. So today's total loss is 1.25% is today's total loss. And I'm comfortable with losing 2%. And I just kind of went with my gut, and I thought that, why is ES doing that? Like, that's what I'm like, oh, it's because NQ, like I said, it'll probably jab one more time. Boom. Yeah, so it'll jab one more time. We'll see 10 to 11. Watch. Maybe it'll probably start displacing up. But that's exactly why I took a fourth trade today, was because the last two trades, I guess I miscalculated. But not only that, this one just looked super solid. It looked really good, and I was just like, yes, boy. You can remove it on configuration. Is that the Yahoo? Bro's tripping. Facts, I'm tripping. I be tripping. I'm not even capping. Zoom out a little on 5 minutes. URL. See the equal lows taken out. Then the market structure shift in the gap. Zoom out on 5 minutes more to see the target of. Which chart are you talking about, Lethal? See the target of equal highs I'm talking about, bro. Are you talking on NQ, EU, GU? Ah, look at Connor. He's still in this trade. Need a little bit of profit. Dude, first time watching you, this is fun. I'm glad you're having a good time. Heck yeah. Alright, EU moving again to the downside. Yeah. Barely. Barely even moving, huh? It better start going, bro. It needs to take off. I think that was the silver bullet. You think so? I thought the silver bullet was whenever it takes out liquidity. Unless this is the liquidity getting taken out. But at the same time, see, and that's why, like, the silver bullet shouldn't be a guessing game, bro. To me, it's a guessing game. I'm guessing over here. I'm guessing. This could be the liquidity grab on NQ. Displacement. Fair value gap just got tapped right here. On NQ, maybe sell it. I wouldn't personally. I wouldn't sell that personally. I don't know nothing. Complete risk disclaimer here. I have no idea. I don't know what I'm doing. Euro USD. Let me see, bro. Zoom out a little on 5 minute. He said, "Let's go EU, yeah! Let's go, baby." Okay, so zoom out a little on 5 minute. You'll see the equal lows taken out. Right here, some equal lows taken out right there as well. I agree with that. Then the market structure shift filling in the gaps. Market structure shift. There's a gap. I see that as well. I do see it. To target the highs. Yep. I do see exactly what you're seeing, Lethal. I see it. I see it. I'll tell you what I see. I see based on the daily, and I probably broke this down, like you might have seen this already, but I see the expansion. I think we'll start retracing in the range. We took out the previous day's lows the last couple of days. Today is the third day that we're taking out the previous day's low. If we look at the 1 hour, we have the expansion lower. If we reframe it though, like based on the 5 minute, I was looking for bulls for a little bit, just based off of expansions, but after it invalidated my liquidity grab and re-anchored my fib and stopped me out there as well, I changed direction and I re-anchored from here to this expansion. Got stopped out there, and that was this loss right here on that sell right here. Got stopped out right there, re-anchored it, and that's my entry now. So after re-anchoring it, after getting stopped out, setting that sell limit, that's where we're at currently. That's why I entered it. Okay, I totally see your logic. I see your bias. It makes sense. I don't disagree. This is my model, the way that I'm following it. This is how I apply the OTE. This is, if I'm wrong here and you're right, then we know that your setup was solid. If you lose, it's not that your setup wasn't solid. It just happened to be a losing day because your solid looks good. You're solid. Your setup, it looks good. That makes sense. If that makes sense, my friend. I am not trading the silver bullet hue. I'm not a silver bullet trader. I'll be right back. Keep GU right for me. I will. I'll make sure that freaking. I'm a one man girl, but give me two of them. I'm a dog. You know what I'm saying? So I'll take care of this woman too. What's up? What's up, shawty? What's up? What's up? Go down, shawty. Go down, shawty. Go down on a shawty. Oh yeah. So Euro just hit our first take profit. We are now going to throw our stop loss to break even. We are up 1.5% currently. We're moving our stop loss to the 0.5 level right here. 0.9212. Boom. All right. And if you notice, it just tapped the previous day's low again. So hopefully it runs past it, but we are looking good. All right, let's go look at ES. Oh my gosh, bro, what in the world? Yep, tap that fair value gap. Let's continue down. See, and that's the thing with the silver bullet. There's too many fair value gaps. There was one right here. And there was one right here. Which one are you going to take the entry off of? Some of y'all probably had it set right here. Some of y'all probably had it set deeper and lost out on that. You know? Look at this one right here. It freaking ran for a 1 and 2R right there already. If you would have took entry right here, set your stop loss above this candle's high, even if you set it above this one, you're up like a good 1 to 1.5. You know? With the silver bullet, you just never know. And with the OTE, you do. You do. And that's why I like it way more. You know what I'm saying? Sup, bro? Are you funded yet? We're working our way to funding, my friend. This is our current challenge right now. This is what we're currently up at the moment. If we refresh it, yep, this is what we're currently up at the moment. We have 22 days left to get this challenge passed. We are in the first phase of the evaluation. We are not funded quite yet, my friend, but we're getting there. I think that was a silver bullet. We took out short-term liquidity, then returned to fair value gap and ran sell side. Nas took out a weekly high right before the silver bullet. Am I tripping? What are we talking about this, Nas? Oh no, I might be tripping. Why don't you use silver bullet on Forex? ICC says it's for all markets, and I tested on EU. It works good on 3 to 4 New York AM setup. Actually, I just entered EU sell silver bullet. Well, my friend, the thing about it, nice. Look at EU go. Look at that. What a beast. Might as well just target down here on like a 1 to 2. Nah, we won't get greedy. We'll just target our 1 to 1.5. We'll still end the day profitably. The reason why, Amir, why I don't trade the silver bullet on Forex is because I've back tested it and I didn't see it successfully hold as often. The thing about it too, like how I just demonstrated in NQ, there's just too many fair value gaps. There's too many gaps, bro. You never really know which one is going to tap off of. And if you enter this one and you put your stop loss here and you get stopped out, enter this one, put your stop loss here, you get stopped out, you enter this one, put your stop loss here, and that one holds, it's like, dang, bro, I could have not taken 2 extra losses. Like, it kind of sucks, you know what I'm saying? It's a bummer. But yeah, that's why I really like how the OTE is one point of interest instead of multiple points of interest, you know, PD arrays, if you will. If the last 4-hour EU candle that closed bearish, so the bias for the next candle was bearish, and we got 1 minute OTE at 9 a.m. Bro, there's a lot going on here, I'll be honest. Only part that's tripping me up is I don't feel that 1.090610 610, are you talking on? Was a liquidity grab? It's looking like equal lows. Reviewing it again, you might get your TP before the write up. Possibly. Dude, I want to take these profits right now. I'm not going to cap. Yeah, that's a 2% gain. I'm up at 2% right now. I didn't even notice. Yeah! Close that. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to refresh it right now. I just closed it. We're up 3% on the account. See detail. Boom! I just closed that. Euro USD sell right here for $100. That was a 2% gain on my $5,000 account. We're up currently 3.03% on the account. We have a $400 target. Not doing too bad, you guys, if you ask me. 45% win rate, up 3% on the account. I don't think we're doing too shabby dabby, if you ask me. I think that was a good trading day. I'm not gonna cap. That was a good trading day. Nice. Very nice indeed. Overall, we came out profitable for the day. Took a 1% loss. We were down 1.25% in total. We won 2%, so we came out on top, 0.75% for the day. We are good. We are good. And it's gonna keep going, and that's okay because I was up 2%. I thought I was only up 1.15%, but looking at MT4, it was up 2%, so that was great. That was great. All right. Thoughts on bills? Man, y'all know how I feel about bills, bro. Guy don't trade, bro. He says he's funded and all this other stuff. He makes money from courses, bro. Whatever. I don't like negativity, and I don't like talking trash or bashing anyone's name, but I just had to be honest in that one video, you know, and it's all good. We went our ways. I ain't even gonna worry about the kid, but I always use the FBG on the premium, and it's worked for me. See, the FBG on the premium, that's solid, right? But right here, the FBG and the premium wouldn't have worked. Like, you see how the FBG right here was just solid? Like, bro, it was solid right here. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like, to each their own. I just don't care for fair value gaps. I don't care for order blocks. OT is where it's at, bro, as you see here. I blew my 5K account yesterday. Any advice, bro? Man, that's a bummer, bro. You know, once you blow it, you gotta restart, dude. Just get back on your horse and keep riding, you know? Don't get down, don't get discouraged. There's lots of losses, but the thing I will leave you with is you should never be blowing accounts, okay? If for whatever reason you have a profitable model that you're trading live funds with, that should be really risk managed. And I love these ICT videos. I'll look them up for you guys really quick. Watch. If you go to YouTube and then you go to ICT risk management, right? There are these videos right here that you guys can watch. You guys can also see my other videos too. But considerations in risk management, this one's interesting. Money management that works, this one's great for giving you like a little bit of like insight on passing like a funded challenge. And then there's an actual risk management one, I think. I'm not sure if it is this one. Yeah, it's this one. ICT Forex Considerations and Risk Management. This one right here is the one. This risk management plan is the one that you would want to use when you're funded and when you're trading live funds. This video right here is one you want to use when you're trying to pass a prop firm. So go check those videos out. Take good notes. Watch them multiple times, bro. I've watched these videos probably 3 times each. Like, they're very valuable. So those are some good videos for you guys to watch. Let's see. A just hit first take profit on GU. Did you, bro? Yeah! Look at Connor makes some money today, y'all. Yeah! We are getting it done, bro. Getting it. Getting it. You get money. Good trade, Connor. Good trade, bro. Simple, bro. Simple. Kept her right. You know I did, brother. You know I did. It was a good live hot shot. Do it again. I enjoy it. You got it, my friend. You got it. We will definitely go live again tomorrow. I appreciate you guys' support and being here with me today. I missed the fair value gap because I was looking at the higher one on the 5 minute before the lower one formed. And it happens. It happens, bro. Fair value gaps are very unpredictable as well. You can see them, but you never know which one is price is gonna react off of, you know? Shake it off, review what you did wrong, and try again. Exactly, Peter. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, bro, did you live every day? Today is day 1 of going live every day. I will be live again tomorrow, same time, and we will go ahead and do it again. Which video is the one you mentioned about order flow? If you look up ICT order flow, boom, it is this one, month 3, institutional order flow. This video right here is so fire, so solid. This video is great. It gives you a lot of insight about like order blocks and all that stuff, but he breaks down from the monthly all the way to a lower time frame, so you get an actual good bias. Same way that I've been kind of breaking it down, only using fibs today though. I really like the fibs. Okay. Which ICT year mentorship model playlist do you recommend? It depends. You know, there's 3 different playlists that I recommend. ICT OTE pattern recognition series. This right here, it is 20 videos, and he also has an OTE primer video, which I don't know where it's at. But all these videos, I took so many notes on them. I went through all of these. I rewatched the videos multiple times, and I recreated my own little playlist. My playlist here is if you go to my channel and then you go to playlist, mine is right here, Hot Shots ICT Pattern Recognition Series. And you'll actually see volume 1 is 56 minutes long. The reason why it's 56 minutes long is because in this video I literally summarized all of ICT's 20 videos here. So if you want, you could go watch that. Another great playlist is the ICT 2022 mentorship. This right here is the 2022 model where he teaches fair value gaps. I only got to like episode 18, I'm not gonna lie. It kind of, you know, it just, he says you really only need up to episode 13 to really understand the 2022 model. Me personally, I think the 2022 model is somewhat flawed, but there's a little bit of upside to it as well. The last one though is the 2016. The 2016 ICT mentorship is literally all the nuts and bolts, every moving piece, and there's different months. There's month 1, month 2, month 3, month 4, all the way up to month 12. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot. But it's totally up to you. I totally think the OTE series is all you need to trade. As we've seen, we actually caught this very nice setup here today. Caught this nice sell setup using just the OTE model. Beautiful setup. So I think that's all you need personally. I'll leave that up to you though, my friend. Uh, Damn, you're a funny guy. Ha ha ha. I just I appreciate that, Hugh. Thank you, my friend. Heck yeah. Target achieved USD JPY. Very nice. Look at that setup as well. Look at the OTE. OTE liquidity grab. Beautiful setup. Very nice setup, my friend. Great move, Batman. Awesome. Great live session. Ended on a winning note for you. See you tomorrow if you do another live. Yes, I will be back tomorrow. Ended on a winning note indeed. I do want to thank you all for tuning in and watching, staying with us as long as you have. And yeah, you guys, I'm actually going to end it here. I'm going to get me some breakfast. I'm not going to trade any longer. The session is nearly coming to an end in 30 minutes anyway. So thank you guys for sticking around. Until tomorrow, again, same time tomorrow. We'll see you guys then. Until then, hot shot out. Later, y'all.